Hello, welcome to another Get a Gaming Let's Play. I almost said podcast. I mean, we're a podcast where we Let's Play. I'm Alex.
I'm Ben.
And this time I didn't say I'm Ben. I guess I just did. But we are going to play some more Celeste here. And I want to show you all. Last time we were missing a strawberry. I went back and did it like right after recording because I have to do it, you know? I have to be perfect. So I'm sorry, but for
it's
games,
okay.
for games that I know I can do things, like I want to do it. I don't have the platinum for this game because there's a certain point of this game where I'm just like horrible, which is like the very, very last level. Like seaside or whatever. I could do everything else.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll start it. I guess this will be actually kind of fast because we are going through a lot of the cutscene stuff, you know? We're skipping that.
Yeah.
Because this level in particular is very cutscene heavy. So like these are the blobs I was talking about. I don't know if I said that on the last episode or if I was just talking to you in between episodes, but these are like a one-hit KO blobs, and like they pop up. Oh, maybe I should do this. No, I can't do it.
It was so funny. We were talking earlier about Tubi.
Yeah.
And how cool they are with what they have on there. I mean, everyone, a couple people I talked to were like, Tubi just seems like it's like the crap movies or whatever, but it really isn't. And where else can you go and you can watch, obviously, like older stuff like Super Sentai and like old anime, right?
Yeah.
But then you can turn around and watch the new Godzilla and Kong movie.
Huh.
Or Final Fantasy: The Spirits Within.
I don't think anyone wants to watch that.
No. I mean, I remember when it came out, I was like, and I'm like, I'm confused.
So I remember, when that came out. But I also remember when I bought Final Fantasy Advent Children on DVD, Walmart was doing this thing when I was younger where they were like bundling in movies with like other DVDs or whatever for a bit. And so like when I bought the Full Metal Alchemist movie, the Conqueror Shambhala, that's like for like the original Full Metal Alchemist, like it's the epilogue for that show where they're in Germany and all that. It's crazy. But that came with like the first volume of Full Metal Alchemist, the original, like on DVD. And so like same thing with so when I got Advent Children, it came with Spirits Within, and we had a garage sale like a week later, and I was like, put this in the garage sale. I don't need this.
I remember when I saw it, it was like a big deal. Final Fantasy film, right?
Yeah, Spirits Within, yeah.
And I watched it, and I'm like super confused right now of what this was. And then obviously Advent Children came out shortly after that. Advent is what people wanted.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, it's just so crazy. Like, I found Tubi a couple of years ago. Now, I will say, if you have children, be very careful and go straight to Tubi Children because they just don't care. But it's crazy. I was talking to Alex about it. I'm like, dude, there's some crazy stuff on there. Obviously friends of the show, Jay and Rob from Nintendo Quest and recently N64 Quest. All of their exclusive stuff that was on YouTube is now on Tubi.
Wow.
So I got to watch Power Tour. I got to watch their toy one they did. You know, and there's commercials and stuff every now, but it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So now what you're doing is crazy. No thank you.
See, this is why I don't like this level too. But just think of this, but cranked to 11 for the B side, where they're like way faster and there's way too many.
I feel like that's a glutton. You're a glutton for punishment, but hey, sometimes people like that. You know, they
Yeah.
like to have the the challenge, and this is where
Yeah.
it's at.
I did it. Oh, I watched a movie recently, and I don't think I'm going to talk about this on a podcast, so I can safely talk about it now. I watched Blackberry. Have you heard of this movie?
It's on one of my lists to watch.
It's really good.
I like the people that are in it because the one guy's from like It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
And then what's his Jay Burchell or whatever, isn't it? I forget his name fully, but like he's the guy who's like How to Train Your Dragon, but he's also in like This Is the End. Like he has that really nasally voice and he sounds like this. He's the main guy in that, but it's done by Matt Johnson, and Matt Johnson is the guy from Nirvana, the band, The Show, and so he plays like one of the main characters in that too. And this movie did so well and it won so many awards that Canada was like, all right, what do you want to make? Because you get a free pass. What movie do you want to make now? And so they're making Nirvana. They made Nirvana, the band, The Show, the movie, because that movie did so well.
That is insane.
But it's so good.
I started seeing clips on it, and I was like, I gotta watch it. It's not really based off. It's very loosely based off.
Yes. Like
Okay.
it's roughly the story of Blackberry and all that, but like it definitely is as well. It's very dramatization.
I think I was telling this to Alex about my uncle was a BlackBerry user from like day one.
Yeah.
That's where all of his business got conducted. He kept, and when they stopped making them and he had moved to an iPhone, he was complaining. I'm like, let me just tell you, this iPhone will work way better. Just so you know.
Yeah.
And now he'll never go back. So,
Yep.
I love those type of movies, though. So it's on my list to watch. I need to check.
Yeah, it definitely is like totally worth it for sure. How do I get over here? So yeah, I recommend it. So it also, there was so much extra footage that they made like a mini series of it instead. So if you like have I think it's like AMC or some special streaming service, you can watch it as like a mini series instead of a movie, and so it's just longer and there's just way more content.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but as a movie it was really good. I thought it was really well paced. So
I always love going and watching, like when you get a Blu-ray or something and you get to see the outtakes, or you get to see the bloopers.
Yeah,
that's what I love. Changing subjects, have you seen any video on in Orlando, Universal Studios, they just added their whole theme park with the Universal monsters, and they have a couple rides with them. Have you seen the animatronics they're using for those?
no.
So I remember when they announced it, these are the most lifelike animatronics ever made. So they showed Frankenstein's monster, Dracula, and the Wolfman. It is overly creepy how much they look real.
Huh.
And somebody obviously was on the ride and recorded. But like they show a scene with like the Wolfman jumping from side to side of the building.
Mm-hmm.
It looks real.
Huh.
It does not look like an animatronic.
Interesting.
Because I kept thinking, I'm like, man, I want to go now, but my kids will never get on that.
Yeah. FYI, you might need to get closer to the mic because it keeps clipping you out. Discord keeps clipping you out.
Oh, sorry. I was leaning back in my chair.
Yeah. Like it was just enough to where like I noticed it, but like I don't think like we didn't lose, like audio people who are listening like didn't. We can understand what you're saying.
Sorry, people.
You should be.
I should. It's embarrassing.
Okay, so here's like the little wigglies. So like here's the problem, right? I can't be on the same place twice where like there's those little strings, because then they turn into these big black blobs down there. So like I can touch it once and then see, and then now it's like untouchable over there.
That's crazy.
There we go. Okay. I messed up.
I mean, it's still impressive what you're doing.
There we go.
Can I say this though? I also didn't know there was so many different Yu-Gi-Oh shows.
Oh yeah.
Holy shnikes, there's a lot.
There's 1, 2, 3, 7? Maybe 7?
I mean, it's almost like Transformers, man. There's like so many episodes or so many different Transformer shows now.
Yeah.
You know? I
think-
never really watched any of them except for, I think Cartoon Network had an exclusive one.
Yeah.
How much of it?
Well, they had a couple of them.
Yeah, this one seemed more realistic, more like Transformers. It was drawn like Teen Titans. I
Okay.
can't think of the name of them.
Because there's like animated, there's Armada, there's a lot of them.
Maybe it was animated. I don't know. But it just seemed like more like traditional Transformers.
Yeah. Okay. Hopefully, I can get what I need over here.
Oh, that looks intimidating.
It's not that bad. Okay, good. I thought I missed the tape, but I think it's right up there. But like, see what I mean? Like, we're already 13 minutes into this episode, and it's like it's a bigger level for sure. Oh, I have to carry this thing all the way with me. Okay, maybe I did miss the tape.
The levels are very unique in how they do the building of the levels.
Mm-hmm.
Man, somebody obviously has a lot of spare time with her.
Okay, how do I do this? Like that. And then that. That. Nope. Ah, I messed up. Because I have to like wrap around really quick to get that strawberry. Oh, I guess I could do that. I messed up. This. See? Haha.
That is insane. You know, it's so funny with the podcast. We always say a scary or horror game theme episodes during October.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't usually play scary games at all, do you?
Nope.
I mean, what's the scariest game besides Last of Us that you probably...
You're cutting out again. BioShock.
Sorry. So no Resident Evils or anything like that?
I mean, I played the original and 4. But that's about it.
I don't really like scary games either. And it's not like I don't like to be scared. I just don't... I don't know. I just never really wanted to play one. I think... I'm trying to think the last one I even played that was scary. I can't remember.
Yeah.
I remember my son does play like Resident Evil and like, you know,
All the fun
anything that
stuff.
has to do with, yeah, he plays like anything with zombies usually. If it's got co-op and it's zombies, he's there for it. So he told me the other day that last week he went to go see the Minecraft movie.
Mm-hmm.
Are you planning to see the Minecraft movie?
Not in theaters, because it sounds like it's not fun in theaters because everyone's just obnoxious, and every time Jack Black says chicken jockey, then everyone's applauding.
Yeah, I want to wait just because I want to take the kids to go see it, but I don't need people yelling and screaming in the theater.
Yeah.
I think people are confused that this is definitely not the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah. I 100% agree. Like, they're definitely treating it like that, or The Room or something. Wow, I did miss the thing. Oh well. Wait, does it tell me if I'm right here? Oh. See what I mean? It's a maze.
Oh my gosh, I could just definitely see how this is. I need a key over there.
Yeah,
Good lord.
I can't even get the key yet. Basically, like, you're trying to help this hotel guy, like, clean up his space.
So he's a hoarder?
Yes and no. I think it's more of, like, he's a... I mean, yeah, I guess he is a hoarder. But, like, it's more of, like, he's coping with the fact that, like, no one goes to this hotel anymore. Like, he's a ghost. Like, you can clearly tell he's a ghost, but, like, he's still holding to the fact that, like, oh, this place is still open and people still come here and
yeah,
they need this. And so, like, he's trying to, like, keep it running on his own. Like, yeah, see, look, here's his letter to his staff, but I guess he doesn't remember any of that, I guess. So, but, like, yeah, it's like a haunted old mansion. Okay, we're gonna turn this on, but I'm not gonna play it.
So speaking of that, you know, like, people go on those ghost hunts and stuff like that. Would you ever do that?
No.
I wouldn't either. There used to be a local ghost hunter place where Alex and I live, and they would go on ghost hunts, right? And they would go to these places and do this, and they would joke. I knew a couple of the guys, and they're like, "Oh, you should go with us." I'm like, "Yeah, no, thank you." I said, "If horror movies had taught me anything, no, thank you." Plus, I just don't feel like messing with things that I just don't feel like I would mess with.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know if ghosts are real, but I don't care to find out. I don't care to find out if there's a Bigfoot.
Yeah.
You know?
Like how I said I wasn't going to play this, and then...
This almost seems harder.
So this is the original Game Jam game that this is based off of. It's like unlockable within the game.
I mean, it definitely looks like it's running off an old 8-bit or
yeah,
old computer.
I don't think it's that long. I think this is... I think this is the last screen.
It gives me Frogger vibes.
Yeah.
So people that are listening are like, or watching are like, what's Frogger?
Yeah, I know, right? What's Frogger?
It was when video games were simplistic.
Oh, I lied. There is more to this. Okay, if this isn't the end, I'm quitting. Oh. There's something there. Okay. We're leaving the Pico 8. See, now it's unlockable.
Pico 8.
I always forget what's where. So
It's so funny. I remember at one point my wife was like, hey, we should go spend a night at this hotel. It was supposedly a haunted hotel.
no, thank you.
And like you can rent the room that is supposed to be like the one with the most activity. It's like, I wouldn't even sleep. That doesn't sound fun to me.
Yeah.
You know?
I would not either. I would hate that.
I think at that point my brain would think something was going to happen.
Any
would
sort of
manifest.
noise, you just assume it's the ghost or
Right.
whatever.
I think when I leave this world, I will be a ghost, but I will be like the jerk ghost.
It'd be Steve Martin.
Yes. That is what I'm going to do. I'm going to make it miserable for people. Like, not bad stuff, but like moving stuff in their house or whatever. That's going to be me.
I'd be like eating their food. If that's possible. Just hiding the remote or something like that, you know?
I mean, I don't need to do that. I got kids. They do that now. They're like, I love it because they're like, I was like, hey, where's the TV remote? I don't know.
I could never.
Yeah, she was like, oh, we should do it. But, you know, I know her well enough that we'd get there, and the minute there was something that was like a noise, she'd be like, I want to go.
Yeah.
I'd be like, no, we spent the money. We're staying. We're staying all night.
Why isn't there? Maybe I went to this place incorrectly.
So I have to ask this: is all the music done with like a piano?
A lot of it is.
I mean, I just feel like it sounds very, and it could be not a piano, but it just
This is a
definitely-
piano for sure.
Yeah.
Ah,
You were so close.
yeah. Problem is I have to like get over there. So like that's why I have to like touch the tippy top of this so I don't accidentally like let more happen. Ah. Or maybe I won't. That's why I won't do. Because I just slid, I messed myself up. So I'll do this. See? Aha.
Look at that. Way to
But-
beat the system.
But now... Oh, that was close. There we go.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, so now we cleaned up a little bit of the place. Now we have to talk to Oshiro.
So his silhouette that's just floating there, though. Do you know who he looks like? He looks like Harry Potter's uncle.
Oh, Dursley?
Yeah, like look at his clothes.
Yeah, I can
Does
see
he
that.
not? He just needs the gray hair. How do you feel that they're doing like a Harry Potter show? It's gonna be based off of all the books. Do you think they'll even get through all the books before they get canceled?
I mean, no is the answer. Harry Potter's just one of those things like that, like constantly. It was good when it came out. It still is good for the most part, but then the author just keeps talking. You know?
Yeah.
And it's not even just like the controversial stuff either. It's like changing the story and the mythos as well. And so you're just like, just leave that alone. Also, be a better person. But like, yeah, if she just didn't double down on all of her opinions that people don't like, people would still love Harry Potter. People would still be like
Right.
very much I don't know, spending all that money.
Yeah, I know like in my wife's family, her sisters are giant Harry Potter fans. Her one sister has several Harry Potter tattoos. So I don't make too many jokes. But like with this TV show, I'm like, well, they're like each season's going to be a book, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but my thought is like, yeah, that's cool, but what if you don't get the viewership? You're gonna have like 2 seasons and be like, sorry, that's it. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. I would be anxious to see this thing get done, but the more I hear like, oh, so and so is gonna be this person or whatever, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, okay, well then get the production going, man. Like, what's the holdup?
I mean, same thing with like Avatar or whatever, where it's like these kids aren't getting any younger. You need to hurry this up.
Right. I think that was the hardest part with the Harry Potter movies is like, they were aging so fast. In the Harry Potter movies, at least they did them pretty quick, right?
Yeah.
I kind of feel bad for the kids. Like, you know, when they get done making a movie, right? They just turn around and do another one.
Yeah.
Like back to back. No wonder they're so private now, you know?
Oh, yeah.
I think being in that for so long, I would just be like, yeah, I'm good. Although I did see a show that my wife was watching. It was some sort of British drama. And I'm like, I know that guy. It literally is like Harry Potter's cousin from the movies.
Oh, yeah.
It's so weird seeing him like do like a drama where he's not playing Big D. Like he was like straight up like acting. I'm like, oh my gosh. And he's in his 30s.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I love it when he like those scenes there where things get clean.
Yeah. So now what we have to do, I believe we have to go back up. Because now there's no more towels. Either I went too high up or we'll see.
I can definitely remember when you said this was a maze. Now,
Yeah. I think I went the wrong way. No, I didn't. It's up here.
is that what that light is?
I knew there was something here.
It does look more cleaned up. Look at that.
Yeah. So we'll talk to Oshiro.
I'm guessing eventually that the key is free then when it's on.
Yeah. So we have one more space to go to, which I believe is top left. I just don't remember. I just want to make sure there's nothing up here. Oh no, it's top right. But yeah, I definitely did miss the B-side, so no B-side today on this episode, but that's fine because this episode is pretty long already.
It doesn't feel like it's been long though.
No, it doesn't. But I think it's also because I'm going so fast.
Which I find even funnier in a game where you have to have precision, you moving as fast as you're.
Yeah. Oh, no, 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 no. Ah. I missed it. I missed the strawberry down there. Great. There's no way to go back either. Oh, well.
That's kind of stinks.
Yeah. Well, actually, I don't know. This might repeat. I messed up. I might be able to go back down.
Is that the strawberry you missed right there?
No, this is a different one.
So when you touch those things and they become the blobs, did they go back or no? Or you have to leave the screen?
I have to leave the screen. Yeah, I missed that strawberry on top right. Oh well. I already knew I had to replay this level anyway. And then we got the final part here in just a second. So like this means that like a new chapter started. Like that's a
Okay.
It's like a checkpoint. There's Theo. And my thumbs are already getting tired.
Oh, I bet. I'm just watching you and my thumbs hurt.
Oh, I messed up. Actually, no, I didn't. I've never done it that way before. Like, normally I do a huge loop-de-loop, you know? See, that was way easier.
I think you make it look really easy.
Yeah, maybe. The thing is, though, like, a lot of this game is actually easy. It's just do it correctly.
I think with games like this, that has to be the way to do it, you know?
Yeah. See, this is one of those where I can't. I messed up. But the good thing is, if I touch the ground, I can die. I remember this part specifically. Because, like, the strawberry lands and disappears as soon as I touch the ground here.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like one of those where I have to, like, carry it for the whole screen. Ha! I wasn't high enough. Oh, okay. Maybe I do have to carry it for the whole screen. Okay, hang on. I know I don't, so why?
God, look at that thing move so fast.
There we go. I can do this.
Some of those things are just moving so fast.
Yeah. What is this? Oh, this is where I was before. Oh, okay. So I didn't miss the thing. I think it's right over here. I messed up. But, like, remember when I said I missed the B-side or whatever? I think it's right over here.
Okay.
So there we go. Oof. Messed up there. I need to just...
You were so close right there.
Yeah.
You're like a millisecond off.
There we go.
Just like watching you do this though, like, I don't know if I said that probably in the last couple, but it is cool to see somebody that has done this a couple times rather than someone that just starts over and does it.
Yeah.
You know? Where you're actually like, I know where I'm supposed to go, I know what I'm supposed to do. And there's the key.
Yep.
Is that the final key for the level or no?
So we get out of the hotel and then we have a little ghost chase and then we're done. Oops. Oh, it's right here. So yeah, I didn't miss it. It's just at the very, it's like you can see it in the very first part of the chapter. And so it makes me think that I forgot it.
Gotcha.
Oh, we're almost there.
You were right there. So close.
I don't think I've ever messed that up either. Ah. We're getting to that part where my hands are getting tired. But like I mean, I guess I could stop if I really wanted to, because it does save your last screen, but it's like, screw it. We're almost there.
Yeah, I mean, you might as well finish, right?
Yeah.
I have noticed that the colors definitely changed as you were going before. Very vibrant, bright colors.
Yeah.
It kind of gotten a little darker.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, see, now we're at the last part of the chapter. Now she's talking about how we hate him, but we don't really hate him. So yeah, now we just have this, and then we're at the end here. There's a few screens of this. The B-sides is just nothing but this part. I want to say, or mostly this part, I should say. And the cool thing is you can jump on him and he can give you like an extra jump if you hit him.
That's crazy. You were like right there, too.
Yeah. You have to jump on him in order to get that. See? Ah. Oh well, I got the strawberry. That all matters. It's saved.
I mean, this is kind of like a boss fight, right?
Yeah. It's really like the only boss fight in this game. I guess besides like the battle line chases.
I've been playing the new Mario Luigi Brotherhood game.
Uh-huh.
And I've gotten several of the islands done, and there's only been one boss fight.
Huh.
Which, I mean, I guess is like, okay. And I will say, in playing through this game, not a huge fan. I don't think it's the greatest game ever made.
That's what I've heard from other people, too.
I mean, it's fun, but it's just very repetitive.
Yeah.
Also, there's like a load screen for everything.
Huh. That's definitely not good, considering it's a lot of backtracking.
Yeah, I mean, like when you go to any of the islands, do anything like small, and it's not like a quick load screen. It's like pretty.
Huh.
I feel like you're like right there.
The problem is, I think I'm getting tired. And so, like, I'm kind of just, like, at that part where I'm just, like, I'm making more mistakes.
I feel like when I play games and I know that I'm getting, is when I'm like, okay, I gotta go.
Yeah.
We're so close.
That's the problem.
You are right there.
I wonder if I have to jump on his head. There we go. Okay, here we go. Oops. I thought there was something up there. Gotta wait for him. use his thing to dash.
I gotcha. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Ah, I messed up. Oh well.
I think all the way back there too.
Yeah, but I got all the strawberries, so I'm not too upset. I don't know how I didn't get hit by that.
I was reading the context when they said like, you know, you're talking about, you know, we hate him or whatever.
Mm.
It sounded like you were talking like Golem.
That's kind of what it is.
You got everything, didn't you?
I don't know. See, that chapter alone took 42 minutes.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, no, because remember I was missing one strawberry, I think.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Okay, I'm missing 2.
73 deaths. That's crazy.
Way better than I used to get.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a look. One at the beginning and one at the end. So.
How crazy is that?
And then I got the tape, and we did all those there. So yeah. Look at us. You got an extra special long episode.
You did.
Of this. Will this post on a different day? Maybe. I don't know. But hope you enjoyed another episode of Celeste. If there are other games that you'd like us to play, or like me to play, I guess, it's easier for me to record stuff. So let us know. Let us know what you'd like to see. I know if Ben wasn't playing Final Fantasy X, maybe we'd be playing Final Fantasy X, but like I don't want to like Final Fantasy X you out, you know what I mean?
I don't think you can.
Well, that no, I don't want to. It's fine.
I think
It's way too long.
it's so funny. Yeah, it is very much a long game. Yeah, I've been watching a streamer play it, and this is his 3rd month, and he's still not done. He streams like,
Is it Mike Howard? Or no, Mike Howard finished it, I think.
yeah, I can't remember his name. Something with beard. He has a beard, and so like he has been playing on what's called nightmare mode. I guess it's like it makes it way harder than it should be, but no, thank you. I am playing on regular level. That game's harder as you go further.
No, it's a game I need to play that I've
What's
never
that?
beaten, and you're gonna be mad at me. Ni no Kuni.
Oh my gosh, you have to finish that
I've
one.
never finished it. I own it on PS3. I own it on PS4. I have the guidebook. I have the DS game, the Japanese version. I have the book for the Japanese DS game. Yeah, I have a lot of stuff.
It's not a it's a longer game, but it really is like it goes fairly quickly.
Yeah. It's a.
So you should finish it. Don't you own it for Switch, right?
I don't own it for Switch. I specifically didn't get it for Switch because I knew it wasn't the HD version. It was the PS3 version for Switch.
Ah, that is true.
So, but yeah. Anyway, this has been another episode of the Get at Gaming Let's Play of Celeste. Again, if you want to see us play something else, if you want me to play Ni no Kuni or something, I don't know. Maybe we can do that someday. But right now it's Celeste because platformers are easy to record. You can catch us on Spotify for our normal podcasts bi-weekly, as well as other podcast services you can find us at. You can subscribe on YouTube, where you can find episodes of this or episodes of our podcasts with video, or just special episodes. So that could include that could include I don't know, just talking about the Sonic OVA, China O'Brien, my favorite movie ever. So yeah, it could be anything, maybe I'll make Ben watch a bad movie, maybe no, I don't want to talk about this on a thing that I don't know when it's going to post. So I don't want to like give you guys like ammo of like, well, you said you're going to do this. It's like, I don't remember anything that I say in these episodes. Good thing. I hope I don't say anything offensive, because I really don't remember anything whenever I do stuff in here. But anyway, until next time, get at it.
Get at it.